Oh,
Hi, friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Dead Funny University. We are in our 35th episode in our gigantic Final Fantasy VII semester. We are talking about the Dirge of Cerberus, and we are continuing what we've been discussing for the last 34 episodes. Oh my god, that's so much time.
we're
But I think we are
almost done.
nearing. I was gonna say, I think we're nearing the end. I think we are probably, what, 2 episodes? This one and one more, probably?
Possibly, yeah. It depends on where I can kind of end this one. If we actually would have, not blabbered so much before we started recording, we probably could have squeezed the rest of the video game into this episode and then an ending. But I think the way it's going to turn out is we'll do half of it during this, and the next episode will be the rest, and then an exit kind of conversation to put a wrap on not only the Dirge, but the Final Fantasy VII semester as a whole. Because
And then,
unfortunately, guys, I know you're sad to hear it, but we are not going to be doing the audiobooks. And there's really nothing to
no.
talk about before Crisis wise because it's really not that important to the story. The only thing Kelsey would honestly care about is like the Red 13 stuff, and it's really not even. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just say it here now, but basically that's how Red 13 gets captured is in Before Crisis. It kind of talks about that.
Oh,
He was fighting off Shinra soldiers because he was with this chick and they were doing this whole like ceremony thing to praise to the moon.
oh, okay.
And everybody thought he was a coward because of the way that he acted. And then whenever the Shinra troops showed up to fight, he protected her, showing that he obviously wasn't a coward and that was going to
Mm.
be his mate. And he ended up trading. They were going to take her, so he traded his life for hers. And Shinra let him finish the ritual, but then after that they took him, and then that's where he lost his eye and then got brained.
Oh, poor dude. Poor dude. That's a
Poor
lot.
Nanaki, but he's a beast though.
I wonder if any of that's going to end up in, like, backstory
I'm hoping that's what they do.
in
That
the
would be
remake.
really fucking nice for them to do a lot of the backstory shit. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, I already know we're gonna get more development into the beginning of Avalanche and Biggs and Wedge and Jesse, but I think it would be pretty cool if it's like you meet a character and then they kind of do like a whole, all right, let's do a backstory cinematic right here, right now. Or, like I said, it's things that you go and pick up around the map and it's like
Yeah.
sections.
So I know you haven't played it yet, but it's one of the things that I absolutely love in the Mass Effect series. And at some point, we will do a semester on the Mass Effect series, guys. I will force Chris. He does not have a choice in this. I spent 36 episodes talking about your favorite thing. You're going to spend a bunch talking about mine.
I was talking to Jay, which a lot of people don't know, obviously, but Kelsey does, and him being a big Mass Effect fan and the person who tried to teach me about Mass Effect a very long time ago, um, asked me that the other day when we were at the gym. He's all like, "So, when is the Mass Effect DFU coming into place? Because I'm gonna have to watch those."
Oh, yeah.
And I
Jay,
was.
oh, top-notch human being, that Jay.
And I was like, I don't know, man. And he's all like, you're gonna back out on it. I was like, as much Final Fantasy as Kelsey's been through, I don't have a choice, dude. I
I
physically
don't think
don't
you
have
have.
a
Yeah, I
choice.
was gonna say. But also, you're really gonna like it.
I
Like, the
probably
reason
will.
that Cody, for those who haven't heard Cody rant on our podcast, go listen to him rant and listen to Dylan shut him down, which was my favorite part. Um, but Cody doesn't like it, but Cody doesn't like RPGs. And
Mm-hmm.
so he's like, well, I have to talk to people. And I'm like, Cody, that's the whole fucking point. But in Mass Effect, the way that they do this is you have a diverse and really interesting cast of characters around you as the main character. And if
Mm-hmm.
all you want to do is just like play the main missions and go, you can do that. But each one of your characters, as you talk to them, you discover like there's something about them that's kind of interesting. And then at some point they will come to you and they'll be like, hey, I have this personal thing. Can I go take care of it? And you have the opportunity, they're called loyalty missions, to go and do the loyalty missions. And the consequences of doing or not doing the loyalty missions go through the all three games. Like people like will die if you don't do them. And if they die, then other people die. Like there's a trickle effect through all three games, and it's amazing. And so I love how Mass Effect does it because it does give you the choice. If you're just not interested in figuring out why this character cares about this, You don't have to, but then you're also going to face consequences for being so focused on your own mission that you couldn't take care of your people.
Fair enough.
It's awesome. It's fantastic. You're gonna love it, man.
We will see what happens.
I just have to lock you in a room with it.
We will see what happens.
Let's jump in.
Let's do that.
I'll show you the power.
Shoot him! Bangy, bangy, death, death.
Get fucked, nerd.
That was sudden.
Omega's power fading. Why?
You've been chosen as unworthy.
What's going on?
Oh shit.
Interesting.
Impossible.
Apparently not.
Get out of me! Omega's host must be pure! Why do you think I had to create Mako untainted by Genoma? If a filthy beast like you inflicted it on!
Silence.
Oh, are all your best laid plans going to shit? Ha 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 ha! Sucks to be you.
My brother,
You what?
You are the shittiest.
dear Vice. Nero.
Nero's got a lot of feelings for his brother.
Brother, let us become one. Let us come together so that none may ever tear us apart.
This is feeling mildly incestuous.
Let us
That's the sound of incest?
I don't know how to do the dueling banjos, but just saying,
I
feeling a
figured you'd go
big
for-
deliverance scene coming up
My
here.
body now!
No. No, no. You don't get to have
Sweet
text
home,
like that.
Alabama.
I feel like the Game of Thrones theme is better for incest, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we saw materia fall. Materia!
Vincent! We did it!
You were super helpful.
Yeah. We.
Hey, Yuffie, what exactly did you do?
Oh shit.
That looks significant.
The Shinra fucking reactors are powering up.
This is not good. This is bad. This is very bad. Don't trust Shinra. Don't like what I'm seeing.
I'm gonna be honest, Kelsey. I don't think Shinra has anything to do with what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at that thinking that seems a bit bigger than their normal behavior. A little less controlled.
Bahamut. I'm just joking. It's not Bahamut.
Yeah, I was like, this does not look like Bahamut.
How would you know? There's so many.
I mean, that's true. I love the delicate piano in the background. All this craziness going on, and some piano guy's just like. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You are very tiny, and that is very big. And it has a shield. Oh, good.
Omega has awoken. And chaos
No
has
way.
been drawn out of the shadows to serve as a counterbalance. Or so it would seem.
What? No way.
However,
Gosh, I don't like her.
What? No way.
in theory, the souls that exist inside Omega should act as a type of virtual network. It wouldn't be impossible, but maybe I could...
So while they're out there fighting,
Vincent,
you're gonna go watch porn.
be grateful
Yep.
that I not only uploaded
She's gonna go into a
Lucrezia's
coma
thoughts,
and try to affect things from
but
an
her
coma.
wishes and dreams
From an
as
coma?
well.
The fuck did I just say?
I have no idea.
Uplink successful. Now commencing.
Link startle.
Oh, good. She used the acronym this time. Into the eyeball of the beast? That's gross.
Yo. What are we talking about? Porn? Oh shit. Get a little hentai up in here.
Oh, man. Don't! God, you have to make that face. Alright, whatever.
Here.
Proto material?
Is it Lucrezia? Is she being nice? Is this where she
Lucrezia.
shows...
Nice. Ah.
I mean, be honest, I haven't seen her be mean. I've just seen her be... weak. Which maybe isn't the nicest thing to say. Shit! You went after the wrong dude.
Take this.
Oh, good, okay.
Oh, she's putting the proto material back in it.
Good. Good, good, good. Oh my god, did they have to make her angelic? Ugh.
The proto material.
Now he can do bigger things!
No. It's still not enough. I have to hurry, or the tissue will continue to decay.
What more can I do?
I see. Another experiment? You're using this fine specimen.
No! You're wrong!
I keep thinking about her falling into his arms, and like, I could have my knees shot out and I would still actively not fall into his arms.
Found it. I couldn't never again.
I hate Hojo.
Hojo! What have you...
Hojo's a dick. Nobody likes him.
You had his eyes. I didn't...
Oh, is this
I
where
didn't
we
wanna
find out
remember.
that she actually loved
pushed you
his
away, but-
father?
Now I realize. Not again. Not today.
Are you weak and degrading?
She's weak in the knees. Yeah, I mean.
Vincent. Did you know
No, I don't think
that your
a mostly
eyes
dead dude floating in a tank
are exactly like your father's?
is what's making her weak in the knees. Just saying.
Oh.
I don't know.
I've done
That
it.
could be her kink, but it's not most people's kink.
Born of the life stream. But instead, born was away from me.
Ooh. Yeah, of course he had to turn into the devilly looking one.
This,
Shiny.
the materia I found together.
Trying to science while full of emotion, not a great thing. Does not lead to great science.
What am I doing?
Now, this is the first time you ask yourself that question? Not when you're like, I'm gonna get pregnant from the creepiest man I know, and then I'm going to inject my pregnant self full of these. Ugh. Lucrezia's mom, I'm not surprised.
Who's mom?
Let me see him! Just one!
She's talking about Sephiroth.
I figured.
I'm so sorry. I can't.
You can't what?
I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore. My body,
Suicide's bad. Don't do it.
my mind.
PSA for everyone.
Before I go, must leave. For him. Wait. For who?
Ooh. I was doing my best to, like, get something from that and didn't.
So,
That is the obvious answer. I suck. God, I can't believe she didn't have the what am I doing thought until that late.
Who?
That thought
is
should have kicked
she?
in earlier.
Dr. Lucrezia Crescent.
So I am to collect the data files. The fragments she left within the network?
Correct. Then you are to use that data to find the proto-materia. That is where he requires your assistance.
He? That information is unnecessary. Connect with her, Vincent. Connect with her heart.
Ugh. Go into the network and experience online dating.
I said it'd be fun.
Hello, Vincent.
She's only dead in memory fragments.
Something's
I
wrong.
mean, how bad could it be?
You see, this is me. But only in a sense. It is merely a reflection created with my remaining data. The real me crumbled away long ago. Vincent.
Not a sexy thing to say in
remember our
general.
place? Under that tree?
Yeah, Vincent. Do you?
Do you?
What do you mean? Whoa. He wasn't wearing those clothes back then. Non-canon. Non-canon.
Feels
the warm
shady.
breeze on our skin. I know that. It no
Also, those are
longer
some
exists.
weird as fuck birds in the distance. Did you hear those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? No bird
Things
makes that
fade
kind of
with
sound.
time,
Turns me on, so it's good to go.
as do many things in this world. But there are some things that we cannot let disappear.
Like that damn bird? Probably that damn bird. Damn bird's on the list, I can feel it.
Fuck it.
I'm not fucking the bird.
If you
Finally,
can't duck it, fuck it.
I can duck the
finally
bird.
realized my true feelings, even if you may never understand them.
And what? What are your true feelings? No one wants to know.
Not that I mind, though.
Oh yeah. Vincent probably does.
Okay, Vincent can care.
But
I love you.
this isn't
I love
how
my
it was
son.
supposed to be. I made too many mistakes. And
Yes.
I hurt you
Yes, you have.
so much.
Yes, yes, you have.
Why did I do what I did?
Literally no one knows.
I'm
If
so
you don't
sorry.
know, nobody else can answer this one. Alright, well that's a start.
But I'm so happy. You survived.
Freaking flute player, this is killing me.
Right.
Lucrezia!
You gonna go find her in the virtual network? Kiss her in the virtual network? Report back. Oh, you found Shelk.
You're late.
Sorry about that.
Ugh. Disaffected
Not that I
teenager.
mind, though.
She was always like that. Only believing what she wanted to.
Not a
So,
great
Vincent,
quality.
Why don't you try telling her that yourself?
Maybe I will.
I will go find
But before that,
my dead ex-not girlfriend
I have a story to
in a
tell.
virtual reality and tell the remaining bits of her memory, hey,
You suck.
you suck.
His gun is so badass.
How is that going to be therapeutic? Doesn't matter. Whatever. Yes, the gun is neat. Still a big-ass enemy, to be honest. I like the little claws that come up. Make him look slightly more badass. He doesn't need to look more badass, he's already there, but alright.
Wow. Yeah. My boy.
Seriously? Yeah, I know that forearm.
Sorry
Hi,
about
Cloud.
the wait.
Tiba!
Everything's clear over here.
God, she's pretty.
They're all yours now, Vincent!
Yeah, you're not used to seeing them in these outfits. This is all the outfits they're in the movie.
I love Barrett.
Sid.
All on a day's work.
Hi, Sid.
Fire.
Well done, Sid.
Look at that. You in this game how you started the first one. Blowing up Mako
When
reactors.
did I start caring so much about what happened?
That's a good question.
You're
The rest
growing
is
into a
up to you.
person.
There goes that shield.
Yeah. Now you just gotta fight this big thing that can fly. Alright, part of me wants to dislike that,
It's
but
time
I
to save the world.
want him to be part of a community.
Right.
Isolationist isn't good for him.
Yeah!
They're so cute.
So we didn't talk about it at the top. Is there any new news in Final Fantasy VII world, realm stuff?
That the next gaming event, which I can't remember what it's called, we're possibly gonna get a trailer. Which would
Okay.
be pretty dope, and maybe even a release date for the demo. So
Okay.
there might be a demo coming soon that you're gonna be able to play. Ooh. And by you, I mean literally you, Kelsey, and also you, the viewers. I don't have my PS4 yet, but I will be getting that soon-ish.
Oh, you mean I could rub that in? The fact that I got to play the demo and you didn't?
Yeah. Technically.
That would be cruel
Eh.
and fun.
I mean, I'll get around to it at some point. It's fine. I'm okay, because I'm one of the very few that got the fucking Soldier First Class Edition, so I'm fine. Like, it's really
After
hard
you
for someone to...
confirmed that 85 times.
Exactly. It's very hard for someone to make me feel upset about Final Fantasy VII at this point, so... I'm just ready for my First Class Edition and playing it. I guess that's something that I can talk about, though. So I'm looking into it. I know a lot of people have questioned in comments and stuff like that what I'm going to do. I know I kind of talked about this on a podcast, and I'll reiterate this on a podcast as well because I know the podcast is very well watched as well. But I think what I'm going to do is a bit of both. You're asking if I was going to stream it or record it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the YouTube streaming aspect to stream it live so you Dead Funny fans can come and watch me play it live and interact with me live. And then it archives it and puts it up as a video as well. So then that kind of takes the whole thing out of it too.
Yeah, that
So,
would be really cool.
I'm not for sure saying that's going to happen, but that's kind of what I'm leaning on.
I would think that would be awesome. Also, I love rewatching like people's gaming streams because I watch these videos while I'm at work, and if I'm doing a whole bunch of like mindless like data transfer or something like that I just need to like copy, paste, copy, paste, listening to somebody play a fun game is the best thing to do. And like the YouTube's like, "Do you want to listen to a 15-minute clip?" I'm like, "No, give me like 3 solid hours like dedicated time with a story." That'd be awesome.
Well, I wish our viewers were the same way, but they're not. I want the 15-minute clip. But yes, that is more of what I'm leaning towards. If that does happen, that will be raw, unedited footage. So you might get up and I have to go TT. It might happen. You know, stuff like that, normal things. You know, that's part of life. I'm not gonna put too much extra effort into that because if it were up to me, nothing against the viewers, if it were up to me, I would not record or stream this whatsoever. My first time through, because if I'm being honest, which I feel I can be very honest with my viewers, I would much rather just enjoy the game without having to worry about being on camera and everything else, and just really enjoy my game that I have waited since 2015 to fucking release.
Well,
But
can you play it a little bit first and then
I don't want to do it that
like-
way because I don't want anybody to think that any reaction or anything like I'm having is fake and put that out there. So if I'm doing this, it's all cards on the table. I'm streaming from the second I start. You guys are just going to have to bear with me. That's what I'm saying. If I'm going to be doing that, you guys can fucking suffer through like 5 minutes of me not being here and looking at my goddamn empty chair. All right, or me having to like fucking try and eat something, wolf something down right quick while fucking Cloud's fighting. All right, you'll be fine. We'll get through this together. Okay. Yeah.
If you don't want him to do this, and you want him to
Jackasses.
just go and enjoy the game, feel free to throw that in the comments, or throw that you really him do this. And you're willing to sit through empty chair and him crunching into the mic. Let him know. Because
I will
if
say
you guys
this.
don't want it, we don't have to force Chris to do this.
There are a couple people out there, you know who you are. I'm not doing any name drops. You know who you are. Specifically asked if I could record or stream myself playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Those specific people have to be okay with me not doing it because I've already said I would do it. So, if those specific people, which again, once again, you know who you are, then I'll think about it. But if random fucking people are like, man, just enjoy it, and those people don't say anything, I'm still gonna do it because I already said that I would. So I keep my word on that. All right.
You do. You will.
Yes. So I just want to throw that out there since we don't really have any news on the remake right now. Everything else is kind of silent. There's some dead funny news for the remake of what my plans are. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I think that'll be fun because then, like I said, that gives the audience a chance to come and watch me do it live and interact with me live while I'm doing it, which would be fun.
Yeah.
And then it will archive it, and then I don't have to worry about anything. It just archives and automatically uploads it as a video. And then, bam, we also have it as a video where anybody can go back and watch it if they missed it. And at the end of each one, I'll be like, hey, I'm probably going to get on and do part 2 at this point. So, we'll do one full playthrough. After that, everybody can fuck off. I'm playing the rest of the game off camera. I might stream some of it. I don't know. But that's at my fucking will. All right? The first one's for you guys. The rest are all for me. They're all for me. So, we'll go through. We'll probably do it on, a normal difficulty. Not trying to go on the hardest difficulty, normal difficulty, because I'm going to want to take time and explore the game for the first time and just...
And experience it. You're there to experience this game.
Well, but I know the biggest thing that was recommended or that was asked of in the comments was if I could do this is where this has changed. Or this is the exact same as it was the first time. That's more of what they're looking for, and that's fine. So me actually, getting 100% on the thing and finding everything, that's not going to happen on stream. It's going to be more of me going through the story, just enjoying the game, be like, oh, wow, that's different than last time. Or, oh, wow, that they kept that the exact same. That is what you're going to be getting.
And you can do that better than just about anybody, so that makes sense.
All the other shit where if there's fucking find all 100 fucking gears around Midgard, that's something I'm going to do off screen. That's not happening. It's just not. Sorry. But that's how it is.
All right, well, whatever thoughts you may have about that or any of what we watched today, feel free to throw those thoughts in the comments below. We do read your comments. We're delighted whenever you comment, so thank you so much for doing that. You can also find our Twitter or our Twitch links below as well. Several of us do Twitch. I'm not one of them, but several of the cast does, and you're more than welcome to go down there and join our Twitter or contact us on the Twitter or Twitch links. Also, please, if you haven't, like this video and subscribe to the channel. That'd be hugely helpful to us as we continue to try to put out content that you like. Knowing who's watching and knowing what they want would be really useful to us because we always want to be putting out stuff that you guys actually are interested in. And since we are wrapping up this semester, we're going to have to jump into some more normal DFUs and actually go through just a regular class, but we may start another semester at some point. And if you have an idea of what you want, let us know. And if you want Mass Effect, comment that 45 times because then Chris can't get out of it.
That's true. That is true.
But I hope to see you in class next week for our final episode in the Final Fantasy VII semester. So we'll see you then. Bye, friends.